All right, you still there? Can you hear me now? Anyways, I'm doing a little test podcast. We're gonna be trying to podcast about stuff. Got my boy Mario here, also AKA Wild Child. Um, like my brother, we do music together. We play games together. We do different stuff together. I think he in doing something else at the moment, but trying to figure out how this is gonna work. I'm still waiting on my live to waiting on my live to be able to go on YouTube, and then I'm gonna start. I might do some mixing through here without going live, just to see how the mixing does. But
yeah,
my sinuses is messing up, man. I tell you what, when I lived in Alabama, I didn't have any sinuses. Man, when I come up here to Michigan, dude, I started getting all kinds of sinuses, man. Man, I gotta take allergy pills every day for it. I don't miss the heat in Michigan. I mean, Alabama. It's a little hot up here in Michigan right now, but I'd rather take the cold. Which actually, this winter wasn't that bad, to be honest with you. We didn't have too much snow. Yeah.
it's been pretty crazy out here because it's not hot. At the same time, it's, not cool. It's like stuck right in the middle where if you turn on the AC, you get cold. But if you have it turned off, you're going to get hot. And it's like, come on now.
Yeah. Man, I tell you what, having a basement, because I'm in a basement right now. You see that little black trash bag I put up there, man? The sun comes through the windows hard, man. The glare's like stupid. So I had to throw up that little black garbage bag to keep the sun from glaring on everything.
You're talking about a basement and everything, and I'm like, man, we don't even have access to stuff like that out here.
Nah, man, we didn't in Alabama either. Cause,
like, what?
Yeah, I think if you're a certain, like the water level, how close, something about with the water level, you can't have basements and stuff. If the water level, I forget what it's called. Something to do with the water levels, etc. How close you are to the water level, something like that. But yeah, we didn't have no basements in Alabama. But I enjoy the basement though, man. It's during the winter, it's warmer. During the summer, it's cooler. So if ain't nobody else here and it's just me chilling, man, I can turn the AC up a little bit where we save on power because it's cooler in the basement.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So man, what you think? I should still do more videos like what I did this morning with the ill intention at Cypherverse?
That was awesome. That's one of my favorite ones you've done. It hits everything right.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Man, I don't know about the effects, man. I was talking to Snoofu, and he was like, man, you ought to try putting some effects in there. And so I did. I might have overdid them, but I'm like, man, I'm just sitting here pushing and holding. So I'm using, UCut to edit the videos on the phone because that's where I recorded it. Yeah, UCut. And so so I'll probably do it once a day or whatever. But man, I'm doing the beat. I made the beat that I was working on yesterday. Last night I got on my phone because I do beats better on BandLab than I do the phone, and so I went and rearranged the beat because the last beat I made was the trumpets the trombone, and I was like, well, I kind of like how that sits in, but then the way it sits in, the other sounds I made kind of don't sit in. So I kept the sounds though. I just changed the way that they went. Like the first one, instead of it being long sounds, it went in there ding 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 ding. Changed instead of the long kick or the 808 kick, I changed that to some toms, do-do-doom, do-do-doom, do-do-doom. I like it. I did the snares. I was like, you know what? Since I'm going with the metal feel, I might as well throw in the snare drums, the rim hit for the snare, and so I kind of made it sound rocky. You know what I mean? And but I like the hook. I probably need to re-record the hook. Man, I recorded it last night when I was super sleepy, but I need to. I basically need to do the verse. I'll probably do the verse today. Man, I'm tired. I didn't actually go to bed till like 5 o'clock this morning, and that's where that I keep running through the night. That's where that come up, man. I'm always up super late now for some reason. I guess, man, I got so much stuff I'm doing now, man. Because, think about to be doing podcasts. Do what now?
I was last night too, because I didn't have my medicine until yesterday. In having it back, I was finally able to relax, but it was like my body didn't know what to do. I was just sitting there like half asleep, but not able to go fully to sleep. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man, I think I've gotten insomnia over just the years of with certain medicines and stuff, man. Like back when I had that heart attack, dealing with the carditis stuff, man, being on the prednisone and stuff forever, dude, that really, man, it whooped me. I ain't gonna lie, man, it whooped me big time, dude. And now, I'm going on this weight loss journey, man. Weighed 288. I think every 7 days I'm going to weigh just to see where I'm at. But then I'm thinking about doing pictures every 30 days so I can have a comparison of day 1 to day 30, day 60, day 90, and it just keep going on. I wonder if I can hit 200. I know I weighed 220 back in the day. I weighed 220. I would like that weight. Maybe I can get back to that weight. Do what now?
Yeah, that's around where I'm trying to get down to. I was 248 this last time I got weighed, and I'm like, I know I can do it. I can get to where I need to be.
Yeah. The thing is with me putting it all out there on the internet now, it's if I don't do it, they can be like, man, that dude's a bitch. And so it's kind of, but I've always wanted to drop an album. I haven't dropped an album. And so it's like this. I'm going to lose the weight, get back to where I was. I'm going to drop an album. And I think, hopefully people come along with me on it, because I'm going to be making the beats. I'm going to be doing the songs. I'm going to show people where I'm at with what I'm doing. And actually today I might actually do a thing of me making a beat doing samples from BandLab. Like maybe like people who don't make beats and want to start making beats. That's how I'm going to teach my daughter how to make beats. Matter of fact, she started the other day. I taught her about doing samples to teach her the structure of the beat, like with bars, with trying to keep in tempo. And so, if you got a sample that's 120 beats per minute, you don't want to throw in a sample that's 160 beats per minute, unless you can really you really want to use it, and you can chop it up in certain ways to make it sound good. But then of course that takes the talent of you being able to do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for most part, we're like BandLab, if you just want to. But the thing, when you do the samples compared to like if you make your own beat, people will end up using the same samples you use. Like, I'll give you an example. Snoo used a sample, or I'll give you an example. Snoo used a sample on a beat. Remember that song me and you did? That one, I sang the hook, and I sang the little bit, and then you did the second and third verse to it.
Oh yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Well, so they made that beat with a sample. I don't know if they did all of it out of samples, but then Snoo did a sample of the same thing at the start. I'm like, hey, that's the beat I did, and I listened to it. Well, that's the beat I used for a song we did from Star, I forget, but we forked it on BandLab, and then I was like, yeah, that's a. What's up?
That's actually what I was gonna ask you. Like, which song do you think I should work on next? Because I want to get, do it one at a time and really focus on it to get it right. But I'm like, which one do I even start with? I know some of them need to be re-recorded, and I'm like, should I start there?
Well, yeah. I mean, re-recording them would be good. But the thing is just go back and listen to it. It's really, man, the way I do music, I listen to the music, and then, because the thing about recording is if you ain't heard that track in a while, you're not going to be able to go back and just hibbity-bobbity boobity.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I need to figure out which ones to do, and then, like, take the time to really do it. And this is going to suck because I need to go cash this check before the bank closes where I can pay bills. But,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I definitely want to get the stuff going and be able to do it. because I'm like, there's no reason not to.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, man, yeah, you can go do your thing. We can cut it short here. I think it went pretty good. We could actually put it up and see how it goes.
You know what?
If
I
you want
think
to do
so
that,
too. And to
but
be honest with you, I'm not sure if I'd be able to do it every day, but I'm pretty sure every other day I'd be able to hop on for 30 minutes at least,
well,
if
man,
not longer.
we can go, we can do that. We can check it out and see. Let's make plans, schedule. I know this is just a test run, but as far as the music, man, just take and figure out what you want to write, and if I need to make a project for us, I can. Just
Yeah, well, right now,
you
what
know,
my thoughts were is, Beaten and Broken is probably the only one I say that doesn't necessarily need to be re-recorded. It could, but doesn't need to. But it's like the other ones that I at least have full verses to is like I know I need to re-record them and get it down better. So I'm just like, which one do I focus on first? I was thinking about, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's one where I finished the verse, but I never got a good recording to it, and I like it, and I can't remember the name of it.
yeah, I don't know. We got. I know we Love of a Dream's one that you didn't finish. I don't know if you actually was able to finish writing it.
I can finish writing that one. I could do that one. What is the name of the one that we did, and I have
This is so
finished it?
we did. This is my life. I either need to go back and try to come in after you, and then start on the second verse to where you come in after me on that one, or
It-
if you just want to go ahead and finish up the first verse and I can do the second verse, we can do that. But you also
you know
need to
what?
re-record. You need to re-record that one song. What's that one where I first did my first little sing rap style thing? Where I kind of scream. Well, I don't know if it's screaming, but kind of just do loud in the hook and then go.
I still breathe.
Yeah, I still believe.
That's the
Still
one I want to
breathe. I
do.
still breathe.
I want to do that one, and then the one you just said before. What's it called? I want to do both of those. So I'll start with those and like start re-recording them. Are they still up though?
I don't know, man. I believe. I think. Yeah. I mean, they're all as far as like the beat folk or a lot of times. Depending on how many, because I don't pay for the membership in BandLab, so we only got 16 tracks. If we needed more than 16 tracks, I had to make a project without the stems of the beat. And so
Okay.
the
Well,
beat
the two.
stems. So for every song, I do have the original project with the beats because I'm not going to get rid of the beats. But when I deleted the band, I just got tired of waiting, man. It's
Hey,
it's like
the two that I want to get done right now, looking at it, is I Still Breathe and This Is My Life. Those are the two I want to get done, and I'm thinking for the This Is My
so
Life, you coming in, and then we do the same thing on the second verse.
yeah. Because I know when we planned it, I was going to come in after you. I just haven't been able to put something together that would go good with it coming in after you, or starting the second verse of the song. Because to be honest with you, the way I write my stuff, I mean, hell, to be honest with you, I might could send it to somebody else to see if they want to do it instead of me. Because sometimes, man, if I make a beat of a song and do the hook, depending on what, sometimes I'll just be like, I don't want to do a verse on it. Sometimes
No,
I'll just be
that's
like, you know what,
understandable.
I'm done. It'll be like, I'm done. This is what I wanted to do to the song. Like that Stand Together song I made to do that collab with DGE to squash the beef thing. I still, man, I still need, I got two verses open on that, and I don't want to do the other verses on it. Like, I think it's a good enough song. I got to re-record the hook. Because I just threw the hook up there for that person to sing, and then they come in there and oh my god, man,
Well, hey, while I'm
dude.
thinking about it, I'll start working on re-recording I Still Breathe, and then I know I'll re-record the This Is My Life, and then we'll figure out how we want to do the verses from there. But I Still Breathe, I will get that one done as soon as possible.
Yeah, so this is what we'll do, man. I'll go back through the projects of all the songs that me and you we're supposed to do, ones that you got the verses on, and I'll make a list of it. It'll take me a little bit. If I don't get it done today, I'll get it done tomorrow. I'll take and I'll make the list of all the projects. And so what I can do, though, is I can make projects and then send you the invites to them, and then, go from there. Because, we got a lot of the Christian stuff to get done.
Yeah.
It's just, man, the thing is one thing that kind of aggravated me is I know you had this stuff going on, and then, like, Hypnotic was supposed to be getting on tracks. But then, like, I was watching him hop on other tracks, and it's like, man, if we're trying to get this done, you tell me you're going to do it, but then you over there hopping on other stuff, it kind of offends me a little bit, to be honest with you. But then, I don't know, I was just getting, at that point, I was just aggravated and upset with a whole bunch of stuff. And so I was like, you know what, man, it's like, and that's what's wrong, I think, with BandLab, dude, is, when you're trying to be a part of like something, a group or a band, and you think that like, hey, like Slaughterhouse, Slaughterhouse had their stuff, they did their things, they worked on their music, bam. But then you got so many people, and so like I just started joining bands here lately, and I actually regret it because, man, it's drama, and then it's also nothing but a whole bunch of projects going nuts. And then like if you try to share stuff to get people to work on, people don't actually have respect for what you're doing. So like if you label it, hey, so say we're in a group with 10 people, and then you make a plan and you talk with 3 people, you're like, okay, me and you're going to do this, and you put it in the band for y'all 3 to work on it. But what happens is people in the band, they start jumping on it and doing whatever they want. And a lot of people like me, I believe a song, unless you're doing a cipher, which I don't think every song needs to be a cipher. I believe you need structure to a song. You need a hook or a chorus. You need your verses. You can have bridges. But like if all you do is sit there and do a crappy freestyle for a minute and a half, you go over the verse. Like if you start rapping in the middle of the hook, like you don't even rap at the beginning of the hook. If you start rapping in the middle of the hook, through the verse, past a hook, and then a quarter into the second verse, and then your freestyle ain't even good. It's garbage. It's like, you just, you pissed me off because you got on a track that I made and it's supposed to be done with other stuff. But then like if I'm actually doing the hook and you start rapping in my hook and everything, and then you have this done, and then people in the bands, if they do something, they can go ahead and publish it on their own. I'm hoping to get out of BandLab, man.
Exactly. Hey, sorry to cut you off real quick.
What do you think, brother?
Yeah, sorry to cut you off real quick, but I just walked in the bank to get this done before they close.
Yeah, do you think, brother? I'll holler at you later, man.
All right, I'll be around, and when you upload it, let me get the link where I can see how it comes out.
Will do. Love you, brother. Man, it takes a while, but yeah, take it easy, man.
You too, man.
Peace.
Peace.